Hi guys, today on Divas Can Cook, we are taking barbecue sauce and roast beef and we are making these beef and cheddar sliders. If you love roast beef, you are going to love these little party sandwiches. Y'all ready? Let's go. Okay, so we're going to start with our buns. I'm using these little potato slider buns. Normally I would go for the Hawaiian sweet rolls, but for this recipe, these buns are the ticket. Place the bottoms on your little baking tray, just like that. Next, we're going to move on to our cheese. I am using a smoked cheddar cheese. So good. I love smoked cheese, but you can use provolone. You can use American, whatever's going to float your boat, but I'm using provolone. What is it? Yes, smoked cheddar cheese. Okay, go ahead and cut these into little fourths, each little slice into fourths, and then we're going to place 2 of those little slices on each little bun, all right? I like to kind of make them overlap. That way when the cheese melts, it kind of melts all down the bun and looks all sloppy, because the sloppier, the better when it comes to sliders. I love them looking sloppy. So go ahead and place 2 little slices on each little bun. Okay, that looks great. Okay, now we're gonna move on to our roast beef. I am using very thinly shaved roast beef here. We're gonna place these into a bowl. Make sure that you separate them because they will get all, clumped up. So make sure you separate each little piece just like this right here. You don't want anything clumped up. Next, we're gonna add our barbecue sauce. I'm using Sweet Baby Ray's because I think it tastes so good with that beef and that smoked cheddar because it's kind of sweet and tangy, and yeah, but you can use your favorite barbecue sauce. Add that into your little roast beef bowl and make sure you get it all in there. Don't leave none behind. Okay, so now is one of my parts that I like. I like this part, you guys. So you're gonna get your hands and you're just going to, yes, slowly massage that barbecue sauce. This was fun. You can use a spatula, but honey, trust me, it's much easier to use your hands. That spatula is just going to tear up the roast beef. Yeah, just use your hands. You want to make sure that each piece is coated in that barbecue sauce, and yep, just like that. Perfect. Okay, so then go ahead and take that little roast beef and just place it on your buns, just like that. Okay. Now I'm using 2 slices of roast beef per bun. You can use 4 if you want it to be like really stacked. That's so good. But I'm just using 2. So just place these on your buns, kind of fold it so that it stays like, in a nice little pile, just like that. All right, that looks good. Okay, that barbecue sauce is just drenched. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna add 2 more slices of cheese on top. And yes, I'm kind of overlapping them a little bit so that it kind of hangs over. And if you wanted to use like 2 slices of cheeses, you can do that. Like do one flavor on the bottom, then do the top another kind of cheese. That totally works. Just, do whatever you want. Okay, so now we are done with that part. So then we're going to move on to our top buns. I like to spread them with a little bit of mayonnaise. This is totally optional. I just like mayonnaise with my roast beef. It just works, and that barbecue sauce and that smoked cheddar. Yes. But you don't have to do that, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and brush each little top bun with some mayonnaise and just place it right on top, okay? It's all coming together. These are so quick and easy. I love these little sandwiches. Okay, so now we can move on to our butter. I have some melted butter in a bowl. I'm going to add in some Worcestershire. Is that how you say it? I don't know. Next, I'm going to add in some Dijon mustard, okay? Dump that in there. And some spices, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, the basics. Stir that on up. And now last, we are going to add in our little poppy seeds. Dump those in and stir it up. And now we have a nice little simple tangy butter to just drench these things in. Drench it, y'all, okay? Drench it. Just go ahead and brush it on top. Now, every time I drench one, I like to stir the butter up because, as you can see, all these ingredients love to settle down at the bottom. So give it a good little stir each time you brush it. That way, everybody gets some of that lusciousness in that bowl. All right, that looks good. Look, oh, honey, hush. Look at that, child. Butter is the ticket. This is gonna melt all into those buns. Let them sit for about 10 minutes to let them absorb all that buttery goodness, and then go ahead and cover them up with some foil paper. I have my oven already preheated to 350, so once I have it all covered up and it has sat for a bit, I'm gonna pop these into the oven. It is at 350, already preheated. We're gonna bake for about 15 to 20 minutes, then remove the foil and bake it just until it's nice and toasty. Okay, you want to serve these hot. As soon as they come out of the oven, you need to serve them. That way the cheese stays melted and stretchy, and just, yes, serve them hot, okay, like that. And that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos later.